Hey, on the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Get on the ground, get on the ground.
Welcome back to Chris TV 000. I have a very sad story I'm going to share with y'all today. Now, today's story, police brutality, something we talked about, something that seems like the new norm in this country. But I'm going to share this news report on the body cam showing and displaying too much force that was used towards a teenage female at that. But as always, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and always do a good deed.
Repeatedly punched here outside this Exxon gas station. In that video is 19-year-old Isis Calderon with a history of mental problems. Now, although court documents refer to her as Esther Gonzalez, her family says her name is Isis Calderon, and several community activists are now calling for the deputies to be fired and charged. It's video even the Harris County Sheriff's Office acknowledges is hard to watch.
When a deputy uses force to detain or arrest a suspect to resist, it can be graphic and difficult to watch.
19-year-old Isis Calderon's family says their sister suffers.
She suffered from schizophrenia and she's bipolar.
They say she needed help not to be hit.
You know, she don't supposed to be in jail. She's supposed to be sent to the hospital basically to help her, you know, that recover. Because like I said, she has mental problems.
The video was taken last week Tuesday when deputies arrived after the 19-year-old was reported to be trespassing and refusing to leave.
And they beat that woman like she was wanted for murder.
We are very concerned at this moment as to her well-being, as to her mental state, but more importantly, we're more concerned that 4 charges were brought up against this woman, and we want to make sure that she gets the justice and the representation that she deserves.
What man in his right mind with any degree of decency would beat a woman like that?
In the body cam video released by the sheriff's office, deputies talk with Calderon for more than 20 minutes, and she says things like she wants to listen to music.
What? She's not making it?
No. He attempted to understand her needs and offered her cold bottled water.
She's just rambling about she was at Shell and that someone took her stuff.
When Calderon appears to walk away, a deputy says,
Yo! Come back on the side.
2 deputies then grab Calderon's arms and a third tries to handcuff her.
Relax. No! Relax.
She attempted to strike a deputy, causing his body-worn camera to fall to the ground. 1 deputy struck Ms. Gonzalez multiple times before she was taken into custody.
Family members say they are extremely upset that Calderon has now been charged with resisting arrest and failing to identify as a fugitive for an open warrant for assaulting a public servant. Now, that open warrant is from May. According to the arrest report, the 19-year-old assaulted an emergency room nurse as she waited to be transferred to receive mental health treatment. Now, the Harris County Sheriff's Office says the 3 deputies have been placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of an investigation which they say could take several months. Reporting live.
Hey, on the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Get on the ground, get on the ground.
So this incident happened last week. 19-year-old Esther Gonzalez was refusing to leave a convenience store parking lot in East Harris County. Body cam video shows deputies trying to handcuff her. It then appears she hit one of them. A deputy then seems to respond by kicking her and throwing a punch. Her family revealed that Gonzalez suffers from mental disabilities and asks why no one tried to get the right help. Activists and family members are calling on Sheriff Gonzalez to release the names of those officers involved and have them terminated. They're also asking District Attorney Kim Ogg to indict them.
How many good cops you ever see stop a bad cop from being a bad cop? I've done it many a times. I've done it. You know what I got? You know what I received? Yo, whose side you on? I'd be like, yo, I'm on the right side. The dude's in cuffs. What you hitting for? What is the problem? He ran from us. What does that mean? He ran from us. We got to tune him up. I said, what training? I didn't get that in the academy. We have a problem that needs to be addressed. And until we start having these conversations, right, until the rest of the world start having these conversations, we're always going to have this problem when it comes down to police.